I want to talk to all of you today about my journey with autism. And I want to go back to the beginning. When I was about 15 months old, I was placed in a very, very hot bath. And when I say hot, I mean zero cold water. You can imagine what that could do to an infant's skin. I was in intensive care for about 3 months. Now, this isn't the worst of it. What happened while I was in intensive care was apparently I stopped breathing for a little bit, and that has led to my autism. And what I want to dive into, everyone, is really what my autism does and how it affects my everyday life. When I was at school, I struggled to make friends. I'm just going to get raw, I'm going to get gritty with you, okay? Nothing is off the table for me. I found it very hard to make friends because I was odd, I was a little different. I would reenact certain things that I loved. For example, I am a massive wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan my whole life, and because our school didn't have a wrestling ring, I would reenact the moves. I know it sounds crazy, but it really was. What my autism would do is it would create scenarios in my head that just weren't true. Me not having many friends, I would take something negative and keep it on my person for a very long time. And I would never be able to get rid of it. It's almost like when you're riding a bike, everything is good, the wheel's going, and then suddenly there's a little bit of a gap that's too big and it gets stuck. That's my brain. That's what happens when someone's betrayed me or I feel like I don't fit in. When everything in my mind is flowing smoothly, as I said, like a wheel on a bicycle, it suddenly stops and it gets jammed. And unfortunately for me, what gets jammed is negativity. And I end up carrying that home with me. I know that there may be people out there that have a similar issue to me. I just want to say that my autism is not bad at all, thank God. However, it does affect everyday life for me. I'll give you another example. Right now, I am at a shopping center, and every now and then, I get overwhelmed by people. A simple shop I would get overwhelmed with, where I would think that people are moving too fast and my brain doesn't know how to react to that. So I panic. I really do panic. And hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm not sure if there is anything I can do about this, but I'm going to try. And I just want to inspire everyone that is like me, that has the disability, to say, you know what, doesn't have to go down like this. I can be motivational and I can still live a healthy, happy life, no matter what my quirks are. Because at the end of the day, my friends, that's all they are. They're just little quirks. However, what I'm noticing is I'm getting really annoyed and frustrated, sad, angry, you name it, it's all there. The reason why is I'm 31 and I felt like my life should have been a little bit different. For someone like me, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I got a big heart, and it's like I haven't been able to build relationships yet. I haven't been able to really have a relationship with a woman, have friends, and it's been really challenging for me. It's been very, very difficult. You know, there are so many people out there that have it worse than me, and my heart goes out to those people. But I'm just sharing with you my experiences. So, is there a cure for what I have? I don't know, but I will be going on a journey like no other to try and find the answers I am looking for. So that way I can wake up every day and I'll be a little bit happier and more motivated than I was before. So my friends, in closing, If there is anyone with a disability watching this video, just remember something. It doesn't have to go down like that. It's not the end of the world. Trust me, there are millions of things that you can do to live a better life. I am just struggling to find mine, but I will. I have no doubt. My friends, have a great rest of your week. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.